Charmaine, get up and he like.
Elle was just like, woo! And then they just started boxing. They just boxing each other. So that's when my cousin got up, and he was like, ooh! And then that's when the man was confused, and he was just like, so the man started, him and my cousin started boxing, you know, like they boxing each other. So the man like tackled my cousin into the corner of the bus, and it just, my cousin just hitting his head, like, the man just punching him in the back. And I'm like, yo, is this really just happening? Like, is this really happening right now? Like, woo! Like, now I gotta be on go. Now I gotta be on go. So, you know, me being all small, I get up, and I'm like, I'm stepping in there. Stepping in his head, then it be on punching in his head. So that's when M got up, and he was like, so that's when M started punching him, so we all just going in. So that's when the white man come, and he come break it up, like, oh no, like, this not about to happen. So the white man come break it up, and the man still trying to fight, like, yo, get off the bus. So the man get off the bus, and he takes the phone. The whole thing, like, this was happening in my head. I'm just thinking, like, really? That's what we gonna do now? We gonna try to fight everyone on the bus? He done lost his regular mind. I'm just going out of like, oh my god, this is why they don't want me going nowhere. It's like they go nowhere now. Cause stuff like this. It's crazy. Look at everybody just, he crashed, like he got up and tried to start crashing people. Like, what you doing? Like, you just can't try to crash one person when they with a group. Like, oh, you're gonna get crashed.
Me cry, gotta whistle while you work it. That's why you gotta never let them see you down. See you down. Oh, oh, yeah. Gotta smile while you're hurting and whistle while you work it. And whistle while you work it. Gotta smile while you're hurting. Just whistle while you work it. Push it up.
It's Hazel XA, and today I'm going to be doing a story time video, and the video is going to be about how me and my friends got in a fight on the bus. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on my, and give me like feedback, like tell me what I need to do better, like just help me. So this, like, I really want this to be a place for y'all to come and talk to me. Like, I want to have fun with this. Okay, so it was Saturday. It was a Saturday a couple months ago. And it was me, my cousin, my friend, I'm gonna call him L, my friend L, and my other friend M. So it's me, my cousin, my friend L, my friend M. So we, like me, every time I go out, like, I'll be ready. Like, I get dressed like an hour before I go out. Like, I'll be the first one ready. So I went to the terminal, and I waited for my cousin L and M to get there. And so I was waiting. Like, I don't like waiting. Like, I don't like being by myself. Like, when I'm out, because it's just like people do way too much, and it just be too much going on. So like 30 minutes go by, and everybody get there. L and my cousin. So we get on the bus, and we're taking the L to Willow Grove Mall. So on our way to the mall, you know, like, we sitting on the bus just talking, chilling, and it was these two girls sitting in front of us. And then the man was sitting in front of them. So the girls was just talking. I don't know, like, how the conversation came up, but they was just talking about what they was wearing and stuff. And they said something about, like, they look like a bum, or this shit ugly, sound like that. And the man thought that the girl was talking about him. So he was like, what you say? He was like, we're not talking to you, turn around, dickhead. And then that's when L and me started laughing. So the man was like, y'all think that's funny? And we ain't saying nothing to him. And, like, ain't nobody worry about you. And then that's when the man started saying stuff to the girls, and then that's when the man and the girls start going back and forth. And that's when we was just sitting there. So, like, when the bus, like, I guess his stop was coming up. So when his stop came up, he gonna stand up. He was like, so y'all think that's funny? So he came back there where me, my cousin L, and M was at. he came back there and he like threw his hands up. He threw his hands up at L. I'm like, this man done lost his rabbit ass mind. So he swing on L and they start fighting L on a this man was big as shit, like 6 foot. Big husky looking, like he was hot, like he looked high. Something was wrong with him. His eyes was red, like red as shit. And he was real big and husky. He was like Hispanic and he was real big. So he started like he swung at L. So L and him started fighting, like he big. So L just punching him. The man just grabbing him, just holding on to him. So L just punching him. So then my cousin get up and my cousin start punching him. So L and my cousin fighting him. So I'm like, yo, so that's when the men started fighting. The men started fighting my cousin. So they went into the other corner of the bus. So L was still in the corner, like sitting down, cause you know he had to get a deep breath or whatever. So my cousin and the men fighting in the corner, just going at it. My cousin punching him in the head, like they boxing. So I'm like, yo, like they really going at it. So, you know, me, like, I ride for mine. So I'm like, yo, like, first of all, he just hit L, my man, and there you hit my cousin. So that's like, he had my cousin in the corner, but my cousin was still fighting. But the man all big, I'm like, oh no, like, that's not fair. So I get up on the seat, and I start stomping on the man. I'm like punching him, like, oh no, like, so I'm sitting here kicking him in his head, trying to get off my cousin. My cousin, like, all in his face, all up in his face. So that's when M jump in it, and M start punched him in the back, and I'm like, so that's when L got back in it, or he was just jumping him in. So then, man, he was up there, and he came back there, and he tried to, like, he was breaking it up or whatever. And I'm like, yo, did this really just happen? Like, it's crazy. Like, this really just happened. So, mind you, the girls that was talking all this stuff to him went up there. And the lady, it was this lady and her kids in front of us. They went up there too. And come back there, and he come break it up. And the man still, like, jumping, like, trying to swing or whatever at my cousin. My cousin, like, I can't find my phone. Where my phone at? I can't find my phone. So, that's when they had, like, they was trying to get us to go off the bus. No, the man need to go off the bus because he started to fight. Like what, yo? So that's when I'm like, yo, we need to find his phone. So I went back there to find his phone or whatever. And they trying to tell me to come on, like, come on, let's get off the bus. No, like, we need to find his phone. So my cousin, like, we trying to find his phone or whatever, we can't even find it. So, mind you, the white man just told, like, the Hispanic man, like, you just gotta get off the bus. You draw, you gotta get off the bus. So, the man just leave his stuff. He left his stuff on the bus because it happened so fast. I guess he just left his stuff. So he got off the bus, and we still can't find my cousin's phone. So I picked the thing, you know, find my iPhone. My cousin logged into his thing to find it, and we couldn't find it. So like, it's moving. We couldn't find it. Like, it must still be on the bus. And then we look at the map, and it's nowhere where we at because the bus already moved. So we're like, oh, like, yeah, the man probably got it. So the man had the phone or whatever. We kept making it go to the voicemail or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is really crazy. Like, this man really trying to fight. Like, how you gonna try to fight? If you see about a group of people, you're not just about to try to fight one person. And you big as shit, you was grown men. And I'm like, yeah, me and L was drawing, and we was like laughing, like we should just not say nothing because the men got mad because we was laughing. But like, you don't just try to fight nobody, kids like this out of pocket. So we can't find his phone or whatever. So we called his mom and stuff, and they was just like, alright, just leave it alone. Mind you, the man had it, and his mom just got him a new phone. But that was like, that joint was really crazy. Like, that joint was like, I ain't never suspected that to happen. Like, I got in fights, but that, like, that was uncalled for. And it was drawing like crazy. But we all hold our own. Like, you ain't about to just, the fuck you just doing? Who? Like, what you doing? But anyways, like, that joint was crazy. And that's why, like, you gotta watch what you, like, do when you outside, because people, like, have different reactions and react to different stuff. So, like, we should have never lived. I mean, we could do, like, we should have lived, but it didn't have to be that loud that he hurt us, because he got mad. But yeah, like, you gotta watch what you're saying, do around certain people, because they react to different stuff, different ways and stuff. And, like, he probably, like, something probably happened to him, or he was mad or something, we already got on the bus, and we just made it worse. But he had no, like, you should never do that to nobody's child. Like, you could have just easily walked off the bus, but no, he was on go. And that was crazy. But yeah. And you should, like, if you was there, you would have been like, whoa, like. But yeah, that was my story time, and I hope y'all liked it. Thank you for watching my story time. Like, comment, subscribe, give me like, bye.
Cry, gotta whistle while you're working. That's why you gotta never let them see you